The chairman of APGA party na Njikoka government. Now these stakeholders need. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Because I'm Honorable Dr. Jude Akpua. I'm Deputy Majority Leader of Anambra State House of Assembly. Bolo onye na-anọchite anya Njikoka constituency 2. So ebe my constituency. Tata anyị bịalụ ka anyị fụ ụzọ gọvanọ anyị na-alụla anyị ọmarịcha ụzọ ọ na-alụ from Oye Agu Abagana wee pụọ n'Imo ụzọ onunwa otego ochube ndị be anyị ụla tata anyị wee sị na anyị ga-abịa ka anyị bịa afụ ka ọlụ si aga ma kenekwa anya na nke ọ lụrụ alụ. Gọvanọ anyị na-eme ọfụma. Ọ na-eme ọfụma. Gọvanọ anyị bụ compassionate governor. Yes, onye obi lụrụ anị ma ife ndị mmadụ chọrọ. So tata mụ na ụmụnne m niile anyị bịalụ ka anyị bịa fụ ka ọlụ a si aga wee kene anya na nke ọ na-alụ ka o wee nwee ike ịlụlụ anyị mmụọ na ọ bụrụ eziokwu. So biko na-atụfuru oge anyị ga-ebido ọ bụrụ na Igwe Abagana kwuo okwu Owele ekwu okwu AVM ekwu okwu then chairman party anyị ekwu okwu then Abagana ọ bụrụ na onye na-represent PG okay sorry vice PG then PG n'Imo ka ebe ọ nọ oh very good okwu okwu n'afọ anyị niile then anyị ajụọ the contractor ajụjụ ya ajụ na agbamakwụkwọ ito nwa nwe ajụjụ ọ ga-ajụ ga-adị relevant.
The two honorable members that are here. First is Right Honorable Jude Akpua, that represents our constituency in the House of Assembly, and then to Right Honorable Ibemeka, that represents constituency 1 in the House of Assembly for Njikoka, and then the two Royal Highnesses that are here, other honorable members, and the chair and any other leader from the two communities, Abagana and Njikoka. I thank all of you for your presence. I consider myself very privileged to be serving in the Soludo's administration. I have come to see that he is one man that when he says a thing, he gets it done. So our community, in this case the two communities, are really very privileged that we are one of the few beneficiaries of projects of Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo in his first within the 2 years of his administration. Just like has been said, whether the project was supposed to be completed in 8 months or in a year and 6 months. I have been here severally on my own just to inspect the scope of work. I obviously have seen that there are some things that were not even originally in the project, particularly when you talk about the size of the drainage systems. I want to use the opportunity to commend the contractor because he's done an excellent work here. I'm sure that in no distant time we'll be privileged to be here again when the roads are marked and every T's and I's are T's crossed, I's dotted to see that the project is declared completed. I know that this is not the only project that Mr. Governor has in mind for Abagana and Nimo. All that he requires from us is that if for any reason we have any contractor working in our environment, we should cooperate with them and understand that you require some limited amount of sacrifice. For instance, if they need laterite, you don't have to insist that they have to pay you before laterite will be taken away. Otherwise, I think every other thing is progressing well. I'm sure that when the Right Honorables take the message across to Mr. Governor, which I will equally also take across to him, pick a date when the contractor assures us that the project is due for commissioning. On that note, I want to thank all of us for this, for our presence, and to tell you that we'll continue to push for other projects that urgently need in this environment, particularly roads, because that was one of the key things that people highlighted and begged Mr. Governor when beyond campaigns and even when he assumed office, that we need to have our roads fixed. So that road, the one that runs from Ezinobat in Abagana to the express, we also know is a priority project, and he has assured that it's under consideration, and we will continue to push between myself and the honorable members that represent our constituency to see that road, because that's the only access road officially for Abagana people to access the main express. On that note, I want to thank all of you for your presence. Thank you.
I'm a GM of Contractor.
Okay, when are we expecting this road to be complete?
Next month.
Next month?
Yes.
How many kilometers?
5.1 kilometers.
So what are the challenges?
The only two challenges we faced in these jobs and the delay that happened was initially there was no design for the discharge drain to discharge the water of the project. So we had to go back to the ministry and do new design with a new drawings to make sure to increase the size of the drain and take it 1.3 kilometers down to the stream. The second challenge was the inflation in the country. That's what delayed this job. Inflation and the design. That is the main problems we had in this job. Otherwise, everything is okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Mohammed. We are happy that you are here today. My people, my constituents and my constituency, everybody is happy. We are the one handling this job. So you have said about the hitches you have in this job. However, our people are optimistic that this job will be done next a few days, right?
Yes.
Before 1 month it will be done, right? So we are grateful to God. I want to thank you for everything, and we pray that you will to have peace with our people, collaborate with them, and consequently deliver. So that's why we are here to thank you and consequently, back you up.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. And we thank the whole communities, the both communities. Yes, I have a question.
Question, please. You have ended up in doing one-sided drainage, because the other side of the road, when we move now, all of us need to be observant. When you move, you see that the way they are doing the road, at the end of the day, erosion will wash up I'm coming. The erosion will wash it up. We are all in engineering field, so erosion will wash it up. So what is your intention of protecting that gradient, that very high gradient, without a drainage?
First of all, we are doing embankment, a high embankment there. Secondly, there is caps, and there's going to be grass planting. Grass planting there. And the problem is we didn't do second side drain because of the discharge drains we did. Initially, the whole road is one side drain. So we did a super elevation of almost 6 to 7% to make sure the water goes to one side, and we did a high embankment to save erosion and that's why we did a box culvert there to make sure the whole Nimo water goes into the erosion that is there. And we even submitted a new proposal to the government and to the ministry to control the erosion with a discharge drain of 600 linear meter, and I think it's under review. Thank you.
That culvert there has been causing a lot of furor in the social media, and that it is creating more erosions than it is solving. Now that we are very close to that place, I want us to observe it practically and know whether the problem is being solved, so that we know what we tell our people. That's my question.
So I can answer that question. We've already did the two retaining wall, a retaining wall of 20 meters, and completion of, this job is a federal job, but the state had to interfere to make sure the road is accessible. So they gave us to make a retaining wall to save the feeling that the earthwork we are going to do. So the problem is resolved, and by Tuesday, that place will be through. From there.
What we come for today is for inspection. And personally, I have been inspecting it on my own at community level, and have been witnessing very progressive work and a very good quality work. Just like my OLS said, I'm also a contractor. That's why I've been able to be dowsing all the minute tensions that has been cropping up from our community. So
I can say for sure that the contractor is doing his best. And apart from the initial start, he has always, I hope Mohammed is around. He needs to be around. He has been getting us involved in most of the things he's doing after the initial start. And we have always come to his aid. If it is like you said. So we have been doing our best as a community to assist him. We gave him a community guard that will be assisting him in reaching out to the communities. Isn't it so? Yeah. So we have been doing our best. I don't have much to say, but to be very, very thankful to our honorary members, our royal fathers, our brothers, for making this project a reality. Governor gave us his words here, and he has been keeping to that. I say a very thank you to him, the solution governor of Anambra State. We have been holding meetings with him, and he has been telling us so many things, and he has been keeping to it. So please, what I'm pleading on behalf of our communities is that notwithstanding all those complaints, the work is going on earnestly. And we had some hitches. What joined in slowing down the work pace is the laterite. Isn't it so? And I personally did my best to ensure that a proper laterite is sourced. And it was after the resolution of the judicial problem that the work commenced. Isn't it so? Yeah. So we are doing our best. We are giving our honorary member, we are giving our total support to the project of the governor. And in thanking him, I'm also towing the line of my four speakers that let us not be called at waste. We must get more roads done. In our background, we are talking of Ezinoba to Express. In Nimo, we are talking of Nimo Road. It's in a repairable condition, and they are all state roads. If I'm wrong, I know it's our government that initiated it, and our people, some of our people sabotaged it, but we are not the ones that sabotage it. Let it come back to it. Yes, sir. Let it come back to it and salvage the situation. I thank you all.
Mr. Governor, because Uza, the first governor, Caterpillar, and the other equipments, and then I'm going to be yes. Man, I'll be here. We're quite going to feel that. Going in all no, ya gaga, nine time frame. I'm a contractor. I see 8 months. I'll go there in a year, 6 months. Okay, Go
ahead.
So far, so good.
Thank you.
And from what I have seen, I just drove from Nimo into this place. Ifemfu, Juma Forina. I'm a critical person. I say it the way it is. Ekubum the other day. Esie to anemia. Obro so budani. Anambra megene achawa. Ekun basin be honorable. Nan the privileged. Nije obo family. Nwe mbaye ziama from even Ifemfu. I'm overwhelmed. Yes. Because I was going here 6 years ago. We're back again. So because Ekene Kana yo honorable. Nyana AVM. Because Kunu Gulu Ekene His Excellency the Governor of Anambra State. He is doing pretty well. Exactly. I'm a reality person. I'm a quote today. I'm on different platforms. Fifana Gano, Fuziana Commission, Afkumunko Boko, another judge by the Nomazi. Those of us are much on each other. Where Sibiko, Comelanaga, and Oye Agu Abagana. I will give a twist. Emma from Cambrum, Agan and Cabua, why are Danima? Where Sibiko, can they waste no Ogun? No, Ekene. Meanwhile, the contractor, you are doing good, you are doing well.
Thank you very much.
You are doing well. Why I'm saying you are doing well? Because I know, what is in contract business. You understand?
Thank you.
You are doing well.
Thank you.
But make sure you hasten up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Please, my name is Engineer Dan Zelunjo Anabe, the President General of Nimo Town Development Union. From all indications, the governor is doing very well. I don't want to start praising him because we've had enough of this praise. But what I have seen is the reality I'm talking about. This road. We know when we were still young, we used to use it. Later, it was completely blocked and put into oblivion. Today, I am privileged again to move at a high speed from Nimo down to Oye Agu. It is very marvelous, very, very marvelous. So we thank the governor for that. We are no longer talking about governor coming back. From what I saw he's doing in Oka, where I am staying, is enough for me to believe that this governor means well for people of Anambra State. Obu no Oye Agu I return on this man, Ihoneme, Diego, Eganoka, Nakuko Ebembi. It was situate because I need a wife all labor. Udomayana, other governors, Behana, you must have political will to rule this state, and that is what I commend him so much for. So here just like others are saying, Ekugo maka this ezi icheke Nimo Road. Asina ya nwere ife emeli, onwere nke mma biko obu na onwere onye lile ego ma onwe ife emeli ebe ahụ dị njọ. Sisi bịa ke call me an office ka mmara ihe mere ka ndebe akwụkwọ na agụkwu ma akwụkwọ na mmedenwu. Obu na onwe ife mere biko ezi ada ya ezigbote mkpa se call governor. Omala na anya abụchaghị Oliver Twist etu a kama na-eme for one ka emekwuola anyị two and possibly three because dalun.
Okay.
My name is Honorable Clem Agui, the transition chairman in Njikoka local government area. And what we have seen is very commendable. And I want to also commend the contractor and also appeal to him to fast track whatever that is being done to ensure that this is completed in record time, because obviously there is delay, and we still encourage the people of the community to remain patient that the work is being done. They can see it for themselves. I want to thank Mr. Governor. I want to commend him for being steadfast, for doing so much with less, and for this level of work. This road is, like you know before now, has been a political road where every governor will come and use it as a campaign. But it is no longer a political road. It is a promise made and a promise fulfilled and kept. We thank him, and we encourage him and the Minister of Works to continue with the oversight. We are going to come back again to ensure that everything that needs to be done on this road is done. Both the markings and everything that it is done according to the specification. So far, I'm very, very impressed. And I want to thank and commend the contractor. While thanking him, I want to encourage him to please do not let us down. Because this government is very intentional, very passionate about the quality of works we are doing. The quality of work so far is very good. And we commend them for the quality of work that is being done. And having said that, I want to again ask Mr. Governor, with his new initiative of changing gears, that after this, let him not call us Oliver Twist. because we are going to come back to ask for more. Because when you do a good thing, more are wanted. And when we come for that more, let him not say that I've done this for you. You have done this. This one is in fact, this one is finished. Let us begin to think of another one that will do for us. And then I know, with the support of us, if Nimo Abagana rally around the governor and make sure that with the governor having kept his promise, that these gains are not reversed, and nothing will make us to reverse the gains. Makanasi no cherima. And I maybe go na Njikoka. Actually, we go chere gaba. All if I need. Amen. I had dalon rin.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to go to the express. Ọ̀dà yẹn náà mbàdí nnẹ̀. Ọ̀dà yẹn mbà. Ó gbàdí ọ̀zọ́. Ó lọ ụzọ rẹ̀ arụpụ ya. Ọ yẹnyere anyị aka. Gosi na dụọ ya aka. Ndị ahụ na-abịa abịa gwa eji unu ego n'orie.
My name is Honorable Jude Akpua. I represent Njikoka Constituency 1 in Anambra State House of Assembly. Your Highnesses, my honorable colleague, and stakeholders and town leaders in our presence, our party leaders, we came to witness the good work of Mr. Governor in this particular road. Most of us grew up from this vicinity, and I know since time immemorial, this particular road has never been motorable until the emergence of Professor Chukwuma Soludo. And what we saw here, in fact, the quality is we are satisfied with the quality of the road, the drainage system, and there is a great progress in the aspect of contractors' effort to make it a reality. We are here to encourage our governor as he's doing well in our local government. I know too well that he's also affected doing same level of development or road infrastructural development in other local governments. So we are happy that we are beneficiary of this wonderful work. And I believe that this mission or this gathering will encourage him to also remember to do more for us. So we appreciate him and we pray that God will continue to encourage him, to give him more strength and grace to do better, as he has been known with excellence in all his activities. So we appreciate you all for coming to witness us. So we all are singing Solution is here.
Solution is here.
Thank you.
I wouldn't want to toe the same line told by the previous speakers. They've spoken glowingly about Mr. Governor and then the quality of the work we are seeing here. I want to rather dwell on what I would call one good turn deserving another. Like I used to say, from the time this road was awarded, I said this government is the first government that has shown goodwill to these people, to our people, Abagana people. Incidentally, I happen to be an indigenous of this town also. So this government is the government that has shown goodwill to this town, because this project is among the first projects that Mr. Governor awarded as soon as he assumed office. So it behoves us as a people, as a community, to return the favor the governor has shown us, to return the goodwill the governor has shown us. How do we return it? By continuing to support him, by continuing to speak good of him. Yes. Because when you look at the social media, when you go through the social media, you see a lot of people say all manner of nonsense, all manner of rubbish against Mr. Governor. But I know that democracy did not just begin today. That Soludo is the person, the first governor that has shown intentional commitment to the construction of this road. Yes. We can talk today. We can talk today that it is this, it is that, it is this, it is that. We have all manner of complaints. But that is part of a human being. But the fact remains that we are grateful to Mr. Governor for considering this road worthy to be done by his administration. We thank him. The only thing we can promise is that we will continue to support him. We will continue to speak good of him. We will not forget that he has shown us goodwill and it behoves us to return the goodwill. So, my two honorable members, yes, I know I also see Mr. Governor. That it's possible you guys will see him easier than myself. Whenever you see him, tell him that the people of Njikoka, are happy. The people of Abagana are happy. The people of Nimo are also equally happy. The people of Aba are happy. The whole people of Njikoka are happy that this road is being done, because we know that as soon as this one is dispensed with, another one will take off. Because Mr. Governor is intentional about engendering quality development in the entire state. So we thank Mr. Governor. I thank you all for finding time to be here today, because it's not easy. Please, the government of the communities, I want to appeal to you people to help us. I'm speaking now like a party chairman. I want to appeal to you people to help us, to hold your people, to tell them that they should remember that one good turn deserves another. This Mr. Governor needs to be supported, because if anything happens, there are chances that some of the things that Mr. Governor is doing will just stop from where he stopped it. But we need the man to continue to perform. We need him in office. Thank you very much for being here today. And may God bless Mr. Governor.